What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scared Soldier back with another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we are going to be updating you on the Fallen God Zane build. So essentially, if you missed the video that I posted 2 days ago, make sure you go ahead and watch it because it's a full breakdown. But anyways, moving on, the shield we talked about in that video was the stopgap being one of the best ones for the game. For this build, excuse me. So guess what, we have it right here. So why is this the best shield for the build? Well, if you guys look down below, it says on shield break, become immune to any damage taken for 5 seconds. What's so godly about that is now with Zane, he has easy access to action skill end. So for that, typically you would see flak builds that have things like this over here. So I'll show you the anointment. So on action skill start, activate any effect that triggers on shield break or fill. So essentially with flak, you would call in your racks and you would activate that immunity anytime you want. But the problem is you have to replace the action skill end with this anointment. So you're losing 50% bonus elemental damage to just get this anointment. But luckily for Zane, he has a class mod called the Infiltrator that actually has part of this anointment inside the class mod. So if you read on the class mod, it says whenever Zane activates an action skill, he breaks his shield. Well, guess what? You can do with the stopgap. On shield break, you become immune to any damage taken for 5 seconds. So essentially, we have double action skill end now instead of only having one. Plus, again, the Infiltrator is going to be giving us bonuses to things like violent momentum. So I recommend you get as many points of violent momentum as possible to move faster, to do more damage, and also for breaking your shield, which brings your shield down to 0. You're going to be getting way more weapon damage and also more movement speed, which means more damage. So it's all good from there, which is why the Infiltrator is the best one for this build. Now I'm going to show you exactly what you got to do over here real quick. So call in your Mantis, and you see how my shield breaks. That's because the Infiltrator did that. And we have this blue thing around our screen. That's going to last for 5 seconds. Now what you do not want to do is spam it. If you spam it, you're going to lose the duration. So call in your Mantis once, allow your shield to break, and it's going to allow you to have 5 seconds of immunity. And then once the immunity ends, call it back in. If you spam and spam and spam, what's going to happen is you're not going to have infinite immunity, but you are going to screw up the duration of it. It's only going to last 2 seconds. Sometimes your immunity is only going to last 3 seconds. Call in your Mantis once, enjoy the 5 seconds of immunity, and then once the immunity runs out, call your Mantis in again, and then you're good to go. And that's how you get the full effect of this build. And then plus you're going to be destroying enemies. Now, an update on the weapons too, which I find are great for this build, by the way, is the Smog and the Plasma Coil. The Plasma Coil, if you guys haven't known by now, this is one of the best SMGs in the game by far. It's not even build dependent. This thing is just disgusting by itself. But the Smog is extremely, extremely good on this, and I didn't even realize it, but with the Smog, while you're aiming down sights, your damage is amplified. So what's great with that is this gun promotes you to aim down sights. And if you guys go in the purple tree real quick, if you read the capstone real fast, it says that while aiming down sights, Zane's weapons deal bonus damage and automatically apply their status effect. So essentially, just by doing what you're supposed to be doing with the Smog, you're also going to be creating that bonus with the capstone from the purple tree all the time, and it's always going to be active for you as well, meaning you're going to be doing a lot of damage. All right, guys? So that's pretty much the whole setup. We're going to show you some gameplay of this in action, and then we're going to be moving on to some more information, and that's pretty much it. Let's go over to some gameplay. Alright guys, so we're at the Mali Wall takedown now, and pretty much we're going to be just beasting through these enemies real fast. So every time you see that blue around my screen, that means we have the immunity active, and pretty much you're just a walking god and nothing can do damage to you, which is pretty much the whole concept of this build, because we are not running any all-rounder. We have no Forma barrier at all whatsoever, and we're also not really dependent on things like Donny Brook for health regeneration, or any things like that. So it's pretty godly, to be honest, because nothing could do damage to you, and you could just withstand anything in the game, including boss attacks. Pretty much you're immune to everything, really. So that's what's really nice. Now, the other thing I would recommend is also the Frozen Heart. The Frozen Heart's just going to be godly as hell because you're going to be destroying enemies really fast, and pretty much you're going to be a beast. So as you see here, we're pretty good. Plus we have the combination of Salvation giving us health steal. So if ever we do have times where we don't have immunity, which is about for 1 second, we can always just get health right back by shooting at enemies, which makes us really good. Now a lot of people tend to utilize the barrier a lot and rely on all-rounder, but really you don't need all-rounder. And for the longest time I've been trying to tell people that, because all-rounder is cool and it's convenient, but with Zane having so much health steal like he does, he's really good without it. So pretty much that's what's going on here. We're gonna take on this Kraken for you guys in a second, just killing enemies, showcasing the power of the build with all that action, skill, and that's pretty much it. I also want to know what you think about the build as well, because it is really nice. It's even more fun with actually the Frozen Heart Shield, but again, the stopgap is going to be great for bossing, so you just never take damage. And you're gonna see we're just a beast right here, man. This gun plasma coil is absolutely disgusting too, by the way. So make sure you guys get yourself one from the new arms race mode. So we're gonna go ahead and take on this boss in a second here. I'm gonna maybe switch up my weapon for you guys. Just, oh my god. Alright, I ain't even pressing right now. I mean, I can do whatever I want. Okay. As I said, I can do whatever I want. The option is yours, guys. You got all the power at your hands now with Zane. He can pretty much do everything in the game. Now, I want to know what you guys think about the build. Also, leave a comment section down below on how we can improve it. If you guys see any holes, if you guys see anything we can do to add to this build, be my guest. Put it in the comment section down below. I will check it out. I will test it out. And if it is actually good, I'll post another video updating it and giving you also credit on what you guys discovered. So, again, that's pretty much the build for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash that like button for your boy. I'll catch you in the next one. It's your boy Scared Soldier signing out. Peace.
Death comes for us all, but you first.